now that you ain't talking about nothing. I'ma need something I can calm down from. I'm gonna pull it with the ball down one. 6 months in, I ain't once. Tryna tell me what you know about me. You don't know nothing, keep it real with me. She said she ain't tryna deal with me. Okay, cool, you can sell that seat.
Someone put me out 'cause I'm on fire. I can't give a about what they say. They've been searching for that thing to get them higher. You can't catch my drift, can't catch my wave.
Damn, Kane, you done killed Abel. Unbalanced land, trying to keep the people stable. The way I feel, I might it all up. The way you feel, you might do it for the bug. All black, born to be a rebel. After this, I might go and water down the devil. Listen to everything around me, I can't see. You picked a dozen roses and left them in Galilee rolling thunder. Don't hear my cry, don't let alibis pass you. I finally starting to realize, never give up and coincide. Can't watch TV, it's all a lot. Tired of trying, go ahead and fly. Everybody want a straight answer, but media keep us blind. A good heart is not hard to find. Why the people try to define infrastructure right? I don't got time, infrastructure right? I don't got time. I could it's all to we're talking about you, about to protecting the sons and daughters from political and slaughter.
Someone put me out 'cause I'm on fire. I can't give a about what they say. They've been searching for that thing to get them higher. You can't catch my drift, can't catch my wave.
Never play by the rules, guess I'm paying my dues. They gon' try to intrude, poison the multitude. They be quick to accuse, when you got different views. Just know you gon' pay the price, based off the item you choose. Many times in the culture, hit you with them K-Ultra. I knew you was a vulture, Holy Ghost get the ushers. No, I can't trust you. Shock you, then now you fluster. Crashing down, I was cluttered. Doing this so subtle, falling out through the rubble. Remember this in jungle, the top always gonna get something. The middle gotta stay hunting. Why the rush left with nothing? 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 Agitated illusion, only built for confusion. The institution, modern day execution. Think I know the solution, maybe not should I do it. Just put it in the music, just put it in the music.
Someone put me out 'cause I'm on fire. I can't give a about what they say. They've been searching for that thing to get them higher. You can't catch my drift, can't catch my wave. You'll burn out if you jump into the fire. Can you feel it rushing through your veins? Though you make it out that you desire. No city was that never be the same. You burn out if you jump into the fire. Can you feel it rushing through your veins? Though you make it out that you desire. know no better, I'm on this every day. You cannot run with me, boy, I'm a heavyweight. Baby, I know what's coming, I could barely wait. And when it was on, they wanted me gone, boy, I'm here to stay. Stop calling me little bro, I got mileage on me. Walked in with the whole team and we riding on him. Yeah, more action and no talk, I went quiet on him. Walked in with the whole team and we riding on him. I don't be with him, he's so basic. Boy, you the op and your bros hating. All of them fake, I see both faces. Scared of the whip, it's a ghost racing. I knock them down to their cold cases. Marathon run, I'ma slow pace it. They did not want me to go places. Foil plans like the gold place. And if we pulling up with the whole squad, are you ready? Done told y'all that you better be running. I'm in my go yard when I walk in, I know y'all telling me nothing. I'm the man. Suck it if y'all in denial. I get the chip on him and I bust out the south side. Is that Vigo de Gallo? Boy, yo, stop it, quiet. If it's new, I done got it. See my jewels, shining, shining. White diamonds, Miley Cyrus.
We are across the Hudson from Midtown Manhattan at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford, New Jersey. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Washington football team and the New York Giants. Taken about 7 yards deep. And no run back here, so they'll bring it out to the 25.
That's the reason we ball for. Circle round twice for the encore. If you know, you know.
Check, watch 54, 154.
On first down, nothing opening up really on the running play. Give him maybe a yard, and it'll be second down.
By Blake Martinez.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. Really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
Situation, let's go. Hey, check, Mike 21, Mike 21.
On second and 9, Watson. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. That one, a gain of 20 and a first down.
But one of the ways that quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
Mike 21, check Mike 21. Rip left.
Watson on first down. He's going to float this one deep right side. That's caught inside the 20. Touchdown,
Watson's
Washington.
Pass complete to number 1.
A
Touchdown,
big play
Washington.
there. His third
Dustin
touchdown
Hopkins
now on the year. And Washington has taken a first quarter lead. It's good, and Washington will take a 7-0 lead.
7, Giants nothing.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Returning it, John Ross. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
The Giants take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Jones and the Giants now with a 1st and 10 at their own 27.
Tight dog. Panther 60. Seven Pirates.
From the gun, Jones. Firing quickly here, and that's complete.
Jones pass.
And they'll wind up getting this to the 37.
1.
Gain of
9.
Gain of 9
Brings up
there on the first down completion.
At the 37-yard line.
Run to the
And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line.
For a Giants.
And this is just
down.
a little touch pass. They send the receiver in motion, just kind of tap it forward to him. Now, it doesn't turn into a huge play, but they do pick up a first down. A nice, consistent gain.
They'll give it to Barkley off the option play. And he stopped immediately there.
On the carry.
Officially no
Chase
gain on the
Young
play,
on the
and it's
tackle.
second down.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Throwing on second down. Jones flush to his right. Catch made by Slayton. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. A gain there of 30 big ones. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. A handoff to Barkley on the option. And he'll get about 3 as he's brought down to the 28.
Saquon Barkley, the ball carrier.
Brandon, all things considered,
He was
they have to
brought
feel
down
pretty
at the
good about
28-yard
getting that
line.
type of a gain,
It's a
considering the
pickup of
blitz that
3.
they just had against them.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Come on, baby.
On 2nd and 7, Jones. That's caught by his tight end, Evan Ingram. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy. the 5 at the 6.
That's another New York Giants. First and goal at the 6-yard line.
First and goal, and a chance to get that initial touchdown right back. They'll try and run forward with Barkley. And he'll get this one back to the 5-yard line, but no further than that. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up second and goal.
No gain on the play. Leads to second and goal at the 5-yard line.
The line of scrimmage, once again, the 5 as they get ready for second and goal.
Hey, you don't want to see me. You don't want it. Check 13. Check 13. Shit.
And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 10-yard line. Chalk that up as a 4-yard loss. And now it's third down.
Goal.
Yes, indeed. That play there, that reminds me of some of the guys that I played with. They have that suddenness, able to get into the backfield almost about the time the ball snapped and make a play. How about that tackle for a loss?
Absolutely. He did a lot of that last week when he was named the NFC Defensive Player of the Week. One of the guys on the team was saying, yeah, we called him the disruptor. And that's carrying forward again. And it'll be intercepted. William Jackson with a pick. No doubt, a very disappointing end to what was a pretty strong opening drive.
They had 3 points in their back pocket. It was there for them. If you don't like what you see, just throw it away. Make sure you get those points on the board. Don't get too greedy. He forced it there. You saw the end result.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5.
Tackled at the 25-yard line.
Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
5. Brings up second and 5.
A shotgun snap for Watson. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44.
Pass. Complete to number 1. A gain of 19 yards. First down, Washington.
Hey, check Mike 21. Mike 21. Check Mike 21. Report. Not today. Jammer. Hey, 31. Check nickel. 6 guy. Check 6 guy.
On first down, Watson. That's complete. Terry McLaurin with it.
Watson's
pass. A gain of 6 there on first. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's second and 4.
Brings up second and 4 at the 50-yard line.
And he's just going to get rid of this thing.
Watson
to no
on
one
the
here.
keeper.
He throws it away.
Incomplete
and now it's
on
third.
the throwaway.
So I like that right there.
It's
Not only was it the right play,
down.
throwing it away like that.
4
Frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
From the 50, it's Watson. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked up by the Michigan man, Jabril Peppers. And a terrific return as he brings this one all the way back to the 30.
Watson's pass.
Oh, timing is everything on a route like this. He tried to drive that football into a tight spot. And if you're a little early or a little late, chances are there's going to be someone there. And sure enough, this one's going the other way.
Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a second and 9.
A gain of a yard.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
Now this time he'll look to throw. Going deep downfield for Ross. And not only did he drop it, he dropped it in the end zone.
Incomplete.
So they've been unable to capitalize on the great field position as of yet. Here's 3rd and 9. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line.
First down.
They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Out of the shotgun. They run with Barkley. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
Taken down.
They'll
right
say no
at
gain
the line
on the
of
play,
scrimmage.
and it'll be second
No
and
gain
goal.
on the play. Leads to second and goal at the 10-yard line.
And they go the wrong way on this one. Losing yardage back
End
at
of
the 12.
first quarter. With
After
Washington
1, 7-0 on EA
Giants
Sports.
Check. Kill.
Jones is going to put it in the hands of Barkley on the option. And he'll fight his way down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. And 3 yards on the carry there as his defense holds strong and takes it to 4th and goal.
26-yard attempt.
And the 12-year veteran knocks it right through. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. That drive took him inside the 10. Good job defensively to hold him to 3.
Yeah, I like how you did that. Give a little tip of the cap to the stop troops there because they didn't give up a touchdown in that situation, right? Made them kick the field goal. And, yeah, points went against them, but that feels
Washington
a whole lot
takes
better
over
running off the
first
field.
and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. A tale of two extremes already in this game. A touchdown pass on their opening drive followed by an interception last time out.
Now, it sounds like things balance out, right? What's that mythological thing that we do? If you have a candy bar, have a diet soda with it, it balances it out.
On the pickup.
And we know that's not really true, right? Because the interception, that sting lingers a little bit longer. Got to come out now and put together some nice plays.
Complete
that one a first down
Thomas.
pickup of 8.
An 8-yard pickup. And a Washington first down.
Out of the gun, Watson. And this is taking him one-handed. What
Watson's
a catch.
Pass. Complete
Give him
to
19
number 1.
there as the drive marches
a gain
forward.
of 19
Gotta
yards.
love the catch. I think
First
you gotta love the
down,
gloves as
Washington.
well.
Yeah, these one-handed catches, that was great, and they're fun. They're becoming a little more ho-hum, aren't they?
Yeah, they really are. And I know that it sounds like we're taking credit away from the guys, and we don't mean that at all. They really work hard on this one-handed catch thing, but I think the gloves have to be helping in a big way.
Now a first down throw, Watson. Throws right side, and that's complete.
Watson's
and they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds.
A gain of 14.
This duo locked in,
First
14
down,
yards
Washington.
there, and a first down.
I don't think you got it, son. Slam.
Again, it's Watson.
Hey, they're scared.
Looking left sideline, it's complete. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. So they elect to decline it.
And why not? Just go ahead and let the play stand, and they'll take that.
2 minutes gone by, second quarter. From the red zone now, Watson escaping the pressure right. This will be caught just inside the 10. And he is
Watson's
into the end zone
complete
for
to
a
number
Washington
2.
touchdown.
Touchdown, Washington.
A great effort
Justin
there.
Hopkins on 40
His
extra
second
points.
touchdown on the season. And Washington
The
is
kick is
able to
good.
stretch their lead.
Makes this Washington
Extra point
14.
good by Hopkins.
Giants
and that
3.
pushes the lead up to 11. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And this carries into the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
At their own 18-yard line.
If you know, you know. That's the reason we ball for. Circle round twice for the encore. If you know, you know.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They trail now 14-3, an 11-point deficit as they start things out with a 1st and 10. And he'll get this one across the 20, but only up to about the 21. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
Pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Operating from the gun, Jones. This is intercepted. Picked off by Troy Apke. And he will bring this one back. It is a pick-6 for a Washington touchdown. Well, he tried to get rid of it. Pressure was coming right in his face, and it turned out to be a bad thing.
And it's so easy to be critical of him in that spot. When you have all those people bearing down on you, probably his last thought was just get rid of the ball. Give them what they want. Unfortunately, he gave it to him too well. Picked it off, ran it back for a touchdown.
Hopkins with the extra point, and the lead is up to 18 now. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six, and now the kick is away. Taken in the end zone. And he's only going to make it to the 13-yard line and no further.
Take over
conventional football 101 tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive. Almost what we call the green light, red light there. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like you had green on that play.
Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up second and 11. After the loss to start out, here's second and 11.
12-yard line.
They'll give it to Barkley off the option play. And he'll get this one up to about his 14. After getting stuffed on first down, not much better there. 2-yard gain.
Sometimes you're aligned perfectly and the play comes to you, and sometimes you got to cover some ground to go make the play, as we just saw there.
We saw a great example of perseverance right there on that play.
Got to be careful. They might want to throw one over his head as this game progresses.
That's good.
And he will have a Giants first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. First down Giants, Jones to Ingram. Yeah, this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
Barkley on the handoff.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
That's a gain of 4. Brings up third and 1.
A handoff to Barkley on the option. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36.
First down.
It'll be a 2-yard gain, and it'll result in a fresh set of downs. Jones fakes the give to Barkley. Eluding the pressure right. Second quarter action, 1:56 remaining. A reminder coming up at halftime, we'll head to Orlando. Standing by there, Jonathan Coachman. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL in his second week of the regular season. And again, he's going to be stopped up right at the line of scrimmage. Back-to-back stops make it 3rd and 10.
It's 3rd and 10.
From the gun, Jones. And that will be incomplete. The passing game not in sync here early. And now it's 4th down. The offense staying out there. They look prepared to go here on 4th and 10. And Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Facing this big first-half deficit, they keep the field goal unit on the sideline. They're going for it. They'll try and throw for it here. And he cannot avoid the pressure as the Washington pass rush gets home.
It's a turnover,
a real head-scratcher there. And Washington will take control of the football in great field position. On 1st and 10, Watson. And this is caught at the 8. And he takes
Watson's
it in. Touchdown, Washington.
Touchdown, Washington.
Deshaun Watson with his 3rd touchdown
Hopkins
pass of this first half. And Washington able to stretch that lead out even further. Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. Now Ross to return. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And last time they were very fortunate, this offense. They went for it on 4, turned it over in their own territory, but the other guys held up. They didn't give up any points.
So how about the guy with the #1 headset on the sidelines, the head coach? That was planned.
Oh, and Jones has just thrown his third interception. Picked off at the 28, and they're going to set up shop at the 27-yard line.
First and 10.
That's sort of a second quarter to forget for him. Now 2 picks in this frame.
Almost as if the first one that he threw, he couldn't shake, couldn't get it out of his head. He ends up throwing a second one as a result.
Compounds into double coverage, and it's intercepted. And hit behind the line. He lost the football. It's loose. So it goes as a fumble, but the key thing, not a fumble loss.
Yeah, that stat's big, isn't it? I mean, I remember watching teams play. The ball might be on the ground a number of times during the game, but the other team doesn't get it. That's a huge difference in the ball game. And in this case, they were able to retain possession.
Mike 21, check Mike 21. Get your swerve on.
After the interception, here's Watson. Looking for McLaurin, and he's got him.
Watson
touchdown, Washington.
To Terry McLaurin.
Deshaun Watson, 4 touchdown passes now in the ball game. And the Washington offense just continuing to pour it on.
On that stage, collecting all that cash.
And the route is on here in this first half. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This taken in about 4 yards deep. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
At their own 18-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And what do you think goes on here in this situation? If you got the football, you're trailing, you're back in your own territory with just a little time. And now a fumble. The ball's out. And it's Washington that scoops it up. Some guys just have a knack for creating turnovers. He's got a little bit of that going. He forced a fumble last week, another one there.
And it just drives teams crazy because they realize that certain guys, as you said, have that knack, and they're trying to keep them away from the action, away from the ball. But the best ones have that overwhelming desire, that overwhelming need to get to the football and make it happen. And now Watson throws another interception.
Watson's pass.
Picked off down near the 5.
Intercepted.
And that's now the second time he's picked off a pass here in the first half alone. Again, another great read defensively. And you just see him get in the right position to make the play and get his guys the football back.
Jones now on 1st and 10. Finds his tight end Ingram. And all the way down to the 35.
That's good for a Giants.
A big play there just before halftime. 59 yards. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. And the Washington pressure gets to him. He will go down. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. Now then, after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for 2nd and 23. A final shot before break. Jones. Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
That's the end
so
of the
we've
first
reached
half
halftime here in what is quickly turning into quite a rout. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman, ready with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. The Giants set to get the football, and they trail here as we get back underway in the second half. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And he doesn't even get this to the 10. He's taken down at the 9.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive.
Undercrunch, undercrunch, undercrunch. Top low 18.
Here's Jones, throwing on 1st down. Going deep downfield for Ross. And they'll take over inside the 45 at the 44-yard line. That one is going to sting. First play of the third quarter and a turnover.
And you have to know that at halftime, They spent a lot of time going through their checklist of what they wanted to accomplish to start this third quarter. Turning it over like this was not on that list.
Not at all. And you come out of the locker room trailing, so that first drive to establish momentum is very key.
Crucial. It's
facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards.
At the Giants' 36-yard line.
From the gun, here's Watson. He's got a man. That's caught. Left sideline. 23 yards the pickup there.
It's a gain
of 23 yards. 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second-half blowout material. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting it before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
And he is into the end zone for a Washington touchdown.
To Terry McLaurin.
It's another touchdown pass for Deshaun Watson, his 5th of the afternoon, as his guys continue to put this one out of reach. And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter.
Makes this Washington 41, Giants 3.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And now here's Ross. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They've got to dig down deep. I mean, they need something right now, really anything to cling on to. This offense has struggled.
Partner, join me in a walk to their locker room at the half.
Jones
okay,
on the
because
keeper.
I think what we would have seen is an offensive coordinator and his assistant coaches getting together with all their positions, then coming together as a group, going over adjustments, and then the head coach coming in and just screaming, wake up. Yeah. Let's get moving, guys.
I'm kind of glad we weren't in there at halftime, actually.
You think you might have turned it on us, too?
Yeah, but right now, whatever was said hasn't been working. Getting it to him in space pays off big time. That winds up going for 31. Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. He was looking for Evan Ingram, the tight end. But it'll be 2nd down.
It's 2nd down and 10.
To throw again, Jones. Flushed out right. And that one goes incomplete. He's maybe lucky it wasn't a fumble as he got hit as he threw it. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10.
Down and 10 yards to go.
Operating from the gun, Jones. Powerful running, and Ingram holds it in. And he will have a Giants 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. He has a 1st down, and that catch will also put him over 100 yards receiving now on the afternoon. And my goodness, another interception.
Jones pass.
Carlton Davis picks it. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
4-yard line.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And last time out, another touchdown. And I think there may be some empty seats around here by the time the 4th quarter comes around.
Yeah, I have to agree with you because this was just about decided. But you know who benefits from all those empty seats?
The ball carried by
you
number
and me,
2.
trying to get to the airport.
That's
the roads will be fairly clear. Every time we have to leave the booth.
A gain of 11 on the play.
On 1st down, it's Watson.
Washington.
And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down.
It's a gain of 25 yards
that time. And he's certainly been a huge factor in this when he's got the 2 touchdowns to his credit. Now they look to him again. He picks up the 1st.
Yeah, I can hear everyone saying, well, why don't you cover him? Double him, triple him, do what you have to do. But sometimes they get locked into such a groove and such a connection, it doesn't matter how many guys are in his area.
He certainly looks to be in that groove right now. Looking for McLaurin, and he's got him. This gain not quite as good as the last, but still over 40 yards between the two. On 1st and 10, Watson. And they're going to get him. He's taken down for a save. Back at the 47-yard line.
Sacked. A 10-yard loss on the play. It's second down.
Check Mike 21, Mike 21, check Mike 21.
In your face.
Throwing on second and long. Watson slings this deep from McLaurin. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by the Michigan man, Jabril Peppers. And he will take this all the way up past the 40-yard line.
Watson
just a little bit of a rough stretch. 6 interceptions now in these last 2 weeks combined.
I know the easy thing is to go back to mechanics,
41
things of that nature. I'm also wondering, is he getting fooled by what he's seeing on defense? Has the scouting report changed? Are they showing him things different than what he expected? For the second week in a row, he's throwing it to the guys in the row.
48-yard
He better figure whatever the reason is. He better figure it out. Oh, did he hang on to it? He did on
Jones
the dive.
pass.
Nice grab.
Complete to
But despite the
Evan Ingram.
completion, they're going to wind up losing
The
3
tackle
there.
made back
Second
at his
down.
own 49.
From the gun, Jones. Room to run inside the 40. He's going to have the hook up to
Jones
Ross.
pass.
And he'll
Complete
get
to
this
John
down
Ross.
to the 39-yard line.
It's a gain of 12.
It's a pickup
Brings
of 12,
up
and that'll
third
set up a
down
third
and
down.
2.
Now Jones on 3rd and 2. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Jones
He's had trouble finding
intended for
open
John
receivers all
Ross.
game, CD, and that's
Incomplete.
because really there hasn't been many.
It's
This
fourth
defense has
down.
been all over them.
Yeah, they're one of the better defenses in the league, and every time I talk to someone around the NFL, they all say the exact same thing. They're so fundamentally sound, it's hard to execute against them.
Now, meanwhile, they go for it on 4th
Jones
down, and
pass.
my goodness,
Incomplete from the
incomplete.
contact.
Boy, it looked like he had it
Result of
and
the
dropped
play
it.
is
And
a
Washington
turnover on
will have
down.
it on the turnover on downs. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I
Complete
think
to
you
number
are.
1.
I don't think that there's any way you
A
can
gain
run
of
back out there
18
and go,
on the play.
totally didn't affect me. Let's just
And
go
the
ahead and be
Washington
loose with the
first
football
down.
again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And he takes it
Watson's
in.
pass
Touchdown,
complete to
Washington.
number 1. Touchdown,
A
Washington.
big play there.
Justin
His
Hopkins
3rd
on
touchdown of
20
the
extra
game
points.
and 5th on the year. And this offense is running
kick
away
is
with
good.
this one. Extra
Makes
point
this
good
Washington
by Hopkins.
48.
And the lead will swell
Giants
by
3.
1 more. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Now Ross to return. And the tackle going to be made right
Giants
there
take
at
over
the
first and
25-yard
10
line.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave them great field position, turned into 6 points. So they've got and a big loss here as he's taken down.
Daniel Jones.
Chase Young able to put an end to that play, and in so doing, puts an end to this third quarter.
With this
Back
Washington
now here
48,
at MetLife Stadium.
Giants 3.
And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the 4th quarter. A very one-sided affair. And he's going to be brought down.
Daniel
Back
Jones
at his own 6-yard line. After that sack, 3rd and long, tough spot for Jones and the Giants. Operating from the gun, Jones. And now here is another interception. Picked off at the 17. And he will bring this one back. It is a pick 6 for a Washington touchdown. That's the story of the game. They've been suffocating all game long on defense. They were suffocating there again in a big way.
And they've done it not just by out-athleting them, which is often the case, but by being able to adjust to anything they tried to throw at them and beating them to the punch each and every time. This was a defense that was well prepared.
The Giants take over.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Jones and the Giants now with a 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. And right away, he'll look to throw. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes.
We've been around this league for a while, and many coaches never pull their starting quarterback, almost no matter the situation. In this case, though, I think he's got to make a decision. He's taking a pretty good beating out there.
Yeah, and with the deficit, maybe not wanting to risk an injury. Going deep downfield for Ross. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's third down. The Giants on third down, not quite 50%, 4 for 9. This is 3rd and 16. And that is incomplete.
Has to be a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts. This time on third down.
Jones throwing on 4th down. A hit as he throws, and this is going to be incomplete. The Giants go on 4th, but come up empty. And boy, possession here turns over with a football already being in the red zone.
Watch the shift.
Watson now on 1st down. That is caught inside the 5.
Watson's pass.
And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4.
1st and goal.
Sets him up
Washington.
nicely. 1st and goal. It was a pickup of 14. From the gun, Watson escaping the pressure right. And he'll just chuck this one up into row G.
Watson,
it's incomplete.
The
incompletion there stops the clock. Any surprise they're throwing here late?
Ordinarily, yes, because you would think enough is enough. They've got plenty of lead, but I've seen this a bunch of times.
And he is into the end zone for a Washington touchdown.
Washington.
A great play there. His second touchdown of the afternoon. And this Washington offense continuing to add to their lead. And his kick is good, and flags fly as well. Some frustration showing through right now. This is going to be a roughing call. After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. That's fielded on the back line of the end zone.
The Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Jones and the Giants now with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line.
Hey, 25's the mic. We're going 25's the mic. Here we go.
Now Jones. And he cannot avoid the pressure as the Washington pass rush gets home. The D Jonathan Allen making sure his presence is felt. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on 2nd down. Another try after the 1st down sack. Jones. And my goodness, another interception. Picked up by Troy Apke. And he will not get all the way home, but he will take this back down to about the 2-yard line.
They'll take over
partner,
1st down.
I got to tell you, I'm trying to think of something positive to say for this offense, but I'd have to be a spin doctor for that one. This has been a tough performance to watch.
And I think it's hard at this point to actually identify what's really gone wrong. I guess the catch-all is everything.
The ball carried
doesn't sound
by
like real sharp analysis, but I don't have much else for you.
And the scoreboard just lopsided, and it's been ugly from the get-go. And this is taken in for a Washington touchdown. A great effort there. His 3rd touchdown of the game and 4th on the year. And Washington able to capitalize on the short field as they take it in for 6. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead.
Washington 69, Giants 3.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And now here's Ross. And he returns this to the 22.
The Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They'll start out on the ground. It's Saquon Barkley. And he'll get this one up to the 26.
Number 26, Saquon
Brought
Barkley,
down by the
ball
quarterback,
carrier.
William Jackson.
He's brought down
3
by
yards
William
on that
Jackson.
last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 26-yard line.
Again with Barkley. And he'll go down right at the 30-yard line.
Saquon Barkley, the ball
Still
carrier.
about 3 yards shy of a
Brought
first
down
as the
at the
4-yard
30-yard
pickup
line.
brings it to third down.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Throwing Jones. Blitz coming, and down he goes.
Daniel Jones.
That
sacked.
right now, that's a defeated team out there. I think you can see it totally in their body language.
Hands on hips, heads low. It's just been a struggle from the start.
Yeah, this team has been thoroughly beaten right from the word go.
Now a deep ball here, hauled in just past the 50. 20.
All day, baby.
And
Come
he's
on.
across for the touchdown. Too little, too late. But he does get in for 6.
No wonder you're grinning.
The
You just
Giants
beat me
will line
in our
up
fantasy
for the
league.
two-point
Indeed, I
conversion.
did, my good man.
All day, defense.
Jones now operating from the gun. And this is going to be intercepted. Carlton Davis picks it. The ball comes out, and I think they are going to get this one back. Well, that would have been something. Double turnovers, but instead they'll keep the possession on the INT.
Graham Gano set to kick off.
Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25.
25-yard line.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And this game comfortably in hand. The scoreboard speaks for itself, but you still got your starting quarterback out there. When do you go to the backup? Let him get some time.
And that's one of the great questions in the NFL, Brandon, because I'm just going to tell you, in the 2015 season, I commentated on 3 games in a row.
Watson's
That
pass
were blowouts.
intended for
And
Terry
none of them
McLaurin.
did the starting quarterback ever come out of the game
Jabril
for the
Peppers
team that had
on
a
the
big
coverage.
lead. And in each instance, I asked the coaches later on, why didn't you do that? And they all looked at me and said, just don't really do that in the NFL. These guys play, and we just play them all the way through. Now, in certain situations, they will take them out, but for the most part,
Watson's pass
they're not as worried and
complete
concerned
to
about getting them out
1.
of the game. And that's always puzzled me a little bit.
15 yards on the
First
play,
down,
first
Washington.
down. Throwing now, Watson, eluding the pressure right. To the right side and complete to Thomas. He got 29 yards that time. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete.
Watson's pass.
Give him 9
complete
there on the
to
first
number
down
1.
completion.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
Throwing again
at
on
the
2nd down.
23-yard line.
Watson, and this is caught at the 8. And able
Watson's
to get him down,
pass
but he does
complete
reach
to
the
number
5.
1.
Back-to-back
First
receptions
and goal
for him, and
at
it's
the
another
5-yard
first down.
line.
His big game continues. Already has the 3 touchdown grabs, tacking on some more yardage and a first down.
And how precise has his route running been in this game? We just saw him get open yet again, and he's also made adjustments as the defense has tried to really stop him.
And give him another 6.
Watson's
It's caught
pass
for a
complete to
touchdown,
number 1.
and the blowout
Touchdown,
continues.
Washington.
Looking like they're well on their way to a
Hopkins
2-0
on 40
start.
extra
All
points.
smiles right now on that sideline, isn't it?
As well there should be. It's hard to win a game in the
kick is
NFL. We
good.
hear it all the time. We know
Makes
that it's
this
difficult.
Washington
But guess who's
76.
smiling?
Giants
but inside
9.
is thinking 24-hour rule because we're going to have to play again next week.
Boss man.
Oh, without a doubt. The head coach, he wants them to feel good, but at the same time, find a way to keep improving.
Taken about 7 yards deep. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
The Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard
The Giants
line.
offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. This is just an exercise in futility. Do you even bother running a play here offensively?
I wouldn't because...
And now here is another interception. Carlton Davis picks it, and that will write a finish to this ball game.
Today's final Washington
Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and
Giants
put up the
9.
amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feel like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can...
There's like 2 of them. Yeah. They know you coming, bro. They in here to your right.